Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Get set.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Choosing to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. And some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He hands it off from the gun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Mountaineers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Fighting off the defender. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And here's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a target, and it's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man, has the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made down inside the 25. And the Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down.
Clear. Easy.
Single back, takes the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Razor. Check.
back's got it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 31, West Virginia 13.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And the Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Vols. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
13.
Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Mountaineers move into the red zone. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great